badass bosses, devastating weapons, 9 action-packed games. This is Metal Slug Fest. How's it, gaming? I'm Phil in the Blanks. Welcome back to Metal Slug Fest. This is 2000's Metal Slug 3. And I know what you're thinking. Hey, there's no cool animation at the beginning, and no cool announcer going, Metal Slug 3, and the character select screen looks exactly like 2 and X. This must be a pretty lazy game. It's not. We've played as Marco, Arian, Tarma. Let's play as Fio, round out the quartet of main characters, jump in there. But yeah, no, this is not a lazy game. There is so much new here. But first up, we have some giant enemy crabs. And make sure to attack their weak point for massive damage. But all memes aside, seriously, this is the, swan song of Metal Slug. This was the last Metal Slug game made by the original team at SNK before they were purchased by Playmore. And everyone basically agrees it's pretty easy to see that once this one's done, the games, while they were still fun and still good, they go in a different direction. But this is the one that goes all out. First off, they introduce different paths, different routes. So we can go up here and attack some giant enemy crabs, or we can go down here and go through a submarine, but I don't want to do that. We're going to go to the top. We're actually going to be doing all the paths in the game, which makes this a pretty long quickie. An average playthrough of this game is for an average player, if you're getting a lot of game overs, is an hour long or so. So with all the extra routes, it'll take us a little bit longer than that. But I have been practicing this one a lot because it is a difficult Metal Slug. I have only been really practicing the routes I'll be taking from my main playthrough, which is Fio, which is what you're seeing here. Here's the second change. We can go up, we can go to the bottom, we're going to take the little boat. I am basically, for my main playthrough, which is the one that really matters, is I'm going to be taking the shortest paths. This is not a high score type of playthrough. I just want to get the lowest amount of continues as possible. And then I'm going to show you the routes. Once we finish a level, we'll cut to a different playthrough of me going through each route in that level. So we'll do everything in a single level before we move on to the next level, if that makes any sense. So Fio is my main route, so you can keep track of exactly what's happening. And I'll use someone else, probably Tarma or something. So it's really clear when I'm not doing my main play, if that makes any sense at all. But don't worry, you have me to narrate things. That probably makes it worse for you guys. Yeah, this is a hard Metal Slug game, not just because it's long, just because it's really difficult. There's a lot of different styles of levels, and it gets really hard. But I have been practicing a lot, because this is a really fun game. And my best is 3 game overs, which I think is really, really good. I never imagined I'd get that decent at Metal Slug games, so hooray for that. You guys were all dropping ammo, and I got none of that. That's okay, we're at the first boss already. Once we land here, this SV crate, which stands for Super Vehicle, will give me the Metal Slug. But this is the Metal Slug R, which allows me to shoot backwards and reverse. And here's our first boss. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? This thing is so well animated. So good. But yeah, no, this starts out fairly easy. It is a Metal Slug game. They always start out fairly simple, unless you just don't play a lot of run-and-gun games. It quickly gets ridiculously hard. Even the second level, I find, is quite the jump compared to other Metal Slug games. You should be... Oh, there you go. Yeah, but say you should be dead. Do I still count? Do you count? Oh, did this guy count as a rescue POW? Anyways, let's go back. We're going to redo level 1, but just the routes that I didn't do. So we will cut back. Alright, so we are playing as Tarma. Let's grab that super grenade and go down here through the, I call it the Slug Marine, but I guess it's called the Slug Mariner, which is not nearly as fun. We have the Super Grenade, which is the most powerful weapon in the game, but we're not going to use it because we're down here. This is a really cool area though, but it is the long way to the boss. See these giant eels, each with their own names, by the way. This one's Helen, and this one over down yonder. Where are you? Keep going. Get you guys first. How are you not drowning? This is Linda. I love how they took the time out to name all these gigantic eels. It's just really funny to me. This is Jenny. This is Barbie. There's at least one more, I think. That's so funny. Oh, is that all of them? Oh, okay. Well, rescue the POWs. Oh, here's the drop shot. Which, I guess isn't bad for where we're going, because we're going downwards, but I don't like the drop shot. It's my least favorite weapon. I guess that was all of them. Okay, that's still a lot of named eels. But yeah, The Metal Slug 2 and X introduced air combat, so it makes sense that Metal Slug 3 would introduce underwater combat, which I think is really, really cool. Plus, it's a fun callback to one of the Metal Slug team's earlier games before Metal Slug was a thing, called In the Hunt, which is think a Metal Slug game, but entirely in a submarine. It's really interesting. It's very, very difficult, but it's pretty cool, and a lot of the animations for like the subs that you'll see upcoming, I think there's subs in this route. If not, there's other underwater areas too. I want to avoid these friggin' lava, friggin' rocks. But they're very, very similar to the animation you see in the Hunt. It's a hard thing to say. Careful. Yeah, no, if you're going for high score, a lot of points, you want the long routes, the long paths. I'm not that kind of guy. I just want to be able to survive. So the easier routes are the best routes for me. So that's why we're doing Tarma on my like alternate playthrough. There we go. There we got some submarines. The way they break apart looks so good. Because I don't care if I die in these alternate routes, because this is not my main go-through. I already pumped in 16 fake quarters. I'll pump in 99 more if I have to. I don't care. We're just having a good time. Plus, some of these routes are really difficult. So I care not for my proficiencies in these routes. Up we go. But yeah, the whole thing is you go down, you go across a little bit, and you go right back up, and you end up at the boss again. Oh, excuse me. Gassy. Gassy today. Ooh, choose the rockets. Not that it really matters, going to be in the slug for the rest of this, pretty much. Mind you, if your slug marine, I don't care what they call them, calling it that, breaks, you do have the ability to attack outside of the submarine. You know, just kind of diving around. But obviously you'd rather still do this with the slug, because, you know, it offers you protection. And if you go up, bam, we're at the boss. There we go, yeah. But we got a Slugnoid. We got the Slugnoid R, which allows us to fire in the opposite direction that we're moving. Pretty cool. Next route, please. Oh, the bombs are cute. Alright, now we're going to avoid the boat, go up here. Instead, we're going to go, I guess, inside this, this ship, this busted up ship. This is a weird path. It's a little bit longer than going on the boat, but it's fairly safe. It's not ridiculously difficult. You have some giant enemy crabs, the really, really big ones. It's fine by me, because it leads up to like the main boss enemy crab. You got, oh yeah, you get the monkey! The monkey is a weird little character who helps you out. He shoots sometimes. He's not super amazing. I mean, he's a free, a guy who like shoots enemies for you, so, you know, doesn't do very much. Oh, I just died. Oh, whoa, I didn't. Did he just like knock me away? Weird, you don't see that very often in the Metal Slug games. Usually it's just a one-hit kill. I guess it just didn't count as a kill or not. I don't know, that was weird. That was pretty much it. And then we are at the boss. Alright, onward to mission 2. Alright, we are back on the main route. I hope that all made sense, the editing and stuff. But yeah, now we have zombies. Straight up actual zombies. Just like the mummies in 2 and X, you do not get killed immediately if you get hit by like the bile that these zombies are shooting out. And I'm probably going to turn into a zombie sooner or later. But yeah, you'll turn into a zombie, and then you are much slower than even the mummy version. But you have an insanely good bomb. So you are actually really powerful as a zombie. But if we want to try not to become a zombie, even though it'll probably happen anyways. I kind of still want to, just because I want you guys to see what it's like. But this isn't the only Metal Slug game with zombies, so if I don't become a zombie, you'll probably see it in a different game anyways. It's hard as hell to avoid becoming a zombie. And here we have the businessmen. Hello, businessmen. Do you have business for me? Let him call his goons, I guess. They'll give you some stuff, including this weird cloud ability. It has its own ammunition and just kind of immediately goes over enemies, and then you shoot and lightning comes down. It's interesting. We got the monkey! Hello, monkey. Ooh, yeah. Zombies have a lot of HP, but they are weak to grenades and fire. And I would assume rockets, I don't know. But here's some regular soldiers, so of course this wasn't just, you know, happening by itself. Of course the friggin' rebel army has something to do with this. Probably. Should be very careful. We're doing really good. I don't want to be a zombie if I don't want to. Question of the day. Do you like zombie movies? I don't. I think zombies are lazy. Lazy antagonists. Well, in video games, I find them to be lazy antagonists. Maybe not in Metal Slug. This is fun. Oh, you can go through this Iceman cave. That is an alternate route. We're not going to go there. We'll do it later. Still, we're going to keep going down here. Yeah, I'm not a big zombie guy. Never have been. Plus, zombies are inherent to, like, just gore in movies. I'm not a gore fan. That's probably why I don't really like zombie movies. I don't know. That's just me. But here you have, like, the lights and stuff. Clearly, like, military, like, there was a site, and we're checking stuff out, and things went horribly wrong. But this whole part you skip if you go into the Iceman cave, which is weird because the Iceman cave is actually a dead end. Oh, I'm doing so good for avoiding becoming a zombie. Good for me. But if you do become a zombie, by the way, you can get those med packs and you become a human again. Let's, we could become a zombie here for the boss. Because the boss is actually weak to the, zombie grenade. But it's harder to live. I'm really doing really good. Yeah, no, I don't want to be a zombie. Let's just do it. Let's just do this. You'll see me become a zombie in later versions of this series. But here we go. Oh, this is terrifying. Look at them. Mono eyes, I think they're called. But yeah, take them out. I only have my regular shot, which sucks. Takes them out with some grenades. And every time you take one out, they get a little bit more aggressive. Until there's only one left and it gets really aggressive. But that's not really the main boss. There we go. This is the main boss. This is actually one of my favorite bosses, Metal Slug. I just like the aesthetic. It's really cool, like a giant friggin' scary egg. And it just drops monoliths on you. That's it. It's a really easy boss, because all you gotta do is... Oh, is the monkey dead? Oh, he's sleeping, okay. You just gotta avoid where it's gonna throw down the monoliths. If you shoot the monoliths, they sink down faster. And that's it. It's a nice boss in terms of the idea and its design, but it doesn't like pull through with that design. This is a shame because I do like it. Definitely not bad. Monkey, stop sleeping. I mean, I'm glad you're safe. This is basically it. It is a pretty easy boss. If you're like practicing this game, this is gonna be the first one that you're gonna be able to do really easily. Like it just doesn't take much out of you. You know what I mean? Not much to think about. Plus, we get some extra ammo every so often. There it is. That was it. Let's go back, and we want to do the Iceman route, which is really interesting. It's a slug that you'll only see in that route. So let's... Ooh, CEO President. Is that your name? Yeah, let's head back to the other route. Okay, so instead of going over there, I'm going to go into the Iceman Cave. And we get these frozen POWs, first of all, which I think is really funny. Take them out and save them. And you'll also see some frozen soldiers, and they're actually POWs. They count. So that's pretty cool. They're like on your side. We got some like friggin' Yeti men who have two attacks. One of which is their ice breath, which will turn you into a snowman. Once you're a snowman, they'll come at you with a gigantic bow and just kill you. It's pretty fun. Damn it. It's pretty funny. And each of the snowmen look different depending on who you are. So I'm Tarma. So the snowman, I didn't know if you caught it, but he has his big sunglasses. And I'm like, that's really funny. So like Theo would have the cap and the glasses, and Ari probably would have the bandana. I don't know what Marco would have. He's like the average guy, I guess. But yeah, this is a really weird area. And it is much, much harder. How did I not die there? It is much harder than the main route, which is to ignore the Iceman area. When you get to the end, which we're pretty close to... Oh, one more wall of ice, I guess. Jesus, a lot of them. There's still a little bit of slowdown, but I mean, like, it's acceptable slowdown. There's so many enemies on the screen at one time that this is reasonable. It's pretty good how well this game runs, because there are levels where there's a million things. How are you not dying? There we go. Jeez. So many shots. Yeah, you can tell these shots also home in on you, so... If you can strategically become a snowman at certain points just to get all the shots to leave you alone for a second, it's not a bad idea. You gotta be really careful when you do it. If there's no enemies at the bottom, the top ones, they won't come down with those bones, so it doesn't matter if you turn into a snowman, but obviously you want to take them out anyways. At the end, are we at the end here? Yes, we are. Down here, stuck in the ice, is the elephant slug, which is ridiculous, and I think this is the only game with it. Oh my god, ooh, all the Yetis are destroyed. What happened here? I love the idea that the zombies followed you in. And now you're heading back out, and the zombies have taken over the Yeti cave. It's just nuts. Ugh, it's brutal. Weirdly enough, this whole thing is just if you want point stuff, because you can't take the elephant slug with you to the boss, which is such a shame. Because this would have been really, really cool. But nope, it's just this alternate route just to get some more kills. If you're going for a deathless run, do not go in here. It is a much longer path for no reason. You do, however, yeah, when we go over here, oh, I died. But the, oh, I'm a zombie. I guess you'll get the zombie after all. When you're a zombie, use your bomb to spew blood everywhere, and it is extremely powerful. But I can't jump on the slug anymore, so that's actually pretty good. Take care of my elephant friend. Can you kiss? Mwah, zombie kiss. Because it will fall through the ice there and get trapped again. At least now it can make its own decisions. Goodbye, elephant. And basically, you are at the boss. Really close to it anyways. Onwards to Mission 3. Alright, Mission 3 starts off with you getting some scuba gear and jumping into the water. No idea where we are in terms of geography. Because like in the first two Metal Slug games and X, it's kind of, okay, I can see where the story's going. This one's like, I don't know, I was an island for the first one, then I was in a freaking zombie site, now I'm underwater. Who knows? But yeah, this is what it's like when you don't have the Slug Marine. You're just like, I don't know, have an air pack and swim around. Do not, oh, well, actually, I mean, it depends on what you want to do, but the alternate path is down there in that hole. I'm going to keep going. We're going to stay underwater for the main path of this, because it's probably the fastest way through all this. I believe, anyways. Oh, that's a lot of tanks. Stay away, get me those bombs. Boom, 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 boom. I love the POWs just, like, swim back out, using their, like, falling animations. A really clever use of that animation. Oh, teddy bear, thank you. This one here, if you wait it out, you'll see this kind of pipe come down from the top there. That's how you get to the other route. We're going to ignore both of those. We're just going to continue down in the water. Oh, geez. Careful. Stream past those tanks. Goodness gracious me. Anyway. Damn. Oh, good. I don't have a lot of HP, thankfully, because this is a lot of them here. Take it easy. Don't go too fast, or else they'll just spawn a ton of them at the same time. Spawning one or two isn't too bad, but... Oh, there you are. Yeah, the tiny subs will die in a single bomb, so use that to your advantage. Definitely. Oh, I'm dead. I'm so screwed. Oh, how did that not kill me? Oh, fantastic. I want that. Ah, damn, the computer controlled me before I get that ammo. Now we're inside, I guess, underground dock base or whatever. I don't know. Careful of these cameras. They will start shooting at you. There you go. See, like that. So anything that you can kill here, kill it. It's a pretty tough place. There's a lot happening on screen at once in a lot of these areas. Not right now. Right now we're fine. It seems like no one's caught us yet. Well, see you later, POW. But the idea is, I guess, that all these security guys are just looking out for you, and they will take you out if need be. But once the enemies realize you're there, oh boy. Careful. Okay. I missed the elevator. Oh well, might as well grab this chicken. Aha. Oh, there's a chickadee over there. Oh, I don't have time to get it. Just want to keep going. Up we go. I think soldiers are going to start pouring out now. Yeah, here they are. Now they see me. Because I shot them. Oh, careful. Yeah, another two-tier area where there could be enemies at the bottom or at the top. And it can easily get really difficult to see what you're doing. We're doing really good. I think on the main route here, I haven't died a single time. No idea how my alternate route has been going, because I'm going to be taping that after I finish this. But we're doing pretty good. Like I said, I've been practicing this one a lot, just because it's difficult, man. It's the one I used to have trouble with the most for the longest time. I still have... Ooh, I'm surprised you didn't slice me. I still haven't played 7/XX very much. I played it once, and it was really difficult, so I don't think I have enough time to practice that one. So I hope that one goes okay. But I've been practicing the rest. Well, I also have played Metal Slug... Ah, crap. I've played Metal Slug 1 through 5 so many times back in college. 6 a decent amount of times, but nothing crazy. 7 is like brand new to me. I saw it was available for the PS4 and 5, and I was like, alright, cool. So yeah. Oh, remember way back in Metal Slug 1, way back, like what, 3 days ago? I was talking about how... oh, you can grab this, can't you? I don't know what this is. It's not considered a slug, though. Anyways, I mentioned that one of the only ways to play a lot of these Metal Slug games for a while was the PS2 Metal Slug Anthologies, which was also released for PS3 and PS4. And it is garbage. It's got such terrible input lag, it's not worth getting. Now, Metal Slug 3, 4, and I think just onwards in general, are all released separately for the PS4, Xbox One, PS5, all that. But they're straight up the arcade versions and not a port of a PS2 port of an arcade. So I believe they get it correct. So I didn't try. I didn't want to waste my money except for Double X because that's the only way for me to play it. So, you know, try your luck with that. But I'm just playing these on MAME. So here we got a really interesting friggin' boss. His name is like King Jupiter or something. He's very silly looking, but he's also really difficult if you don't know what you're doing. Be really careful when he lifts up his eyes or his face like that. Go the opposite way he starts looking, because he's gonna zoom, just sweep like that. Wow, he's just giving me the easy pattern here. Sooner or later, he's gonna start shooting missiles. There we go. Flashing missiles will give you a weapon, so, you know, grab it if you can. And also be careful, there's a gigantic missile that comes out of its belly button. Careful, and immediately jump back to his treads, and crap. That's okay, we're still okay, we're still doing fine. We're doing fine. Yeah, he'll keep moving, so pay attention to your position when you're avoiding things, because obviously him moving while you're on him will, you know, change your position. And it's easy to die when you're not paying attention to that stuff, so. Give me a good drop, please. No, I was not paying attention. Friggin' hell. Oh well, getting game over gives me a heavy machine gun, plus 10 full bombs, so. He's almost dead, you can tell because he's already, like, exploding here, so. Come on, die, sir. Please? Jeez, you're still going, dude. There we go. Okay, cool. That's a cool boss, though. I like mechs. Even if they're silly like that. Love it. No prisoners, because we died at the boss, of course. Alright, let's head back and view the other routes that we could have gone to underwater. Alright, the first dam, just go right down in this tunnel. The whoopee, that's it. Not very secretive, but very quiet. Oh, we got the submarine to go even further down. So yeah, unless you take separate routes, you never see the slug marine. It's kind of weird. This is a fairly easy route, I guess. It's not insanely difficult. It's underwater combat. And it's not really any different than what we were just doing, but you do get a slug out of it, so there's that. I think we also skip the, we skip the factory. Like the underwater dock factory, we go straight to the bottom. I'm not sure. We'll have to remember that, ooh, gas is good. Remember that gas gives your metal slug, your slug or your ride-on or whatever you want to call them, an extra hit. So if you are getting hit, get a gas tank or get an extra one. You still get 3 hits per slug in this game. Unless you were riding, like, the elephant, for example, which you'll die if you take a hit, because you don't have any protection on it, which makes sense. That was 2 hits right there. I'm going to lose my slug in 2 seconds right now. Crap. Ooh, nah, damn. There it goes. You also do the self-destruct attack with them, which is probably a good idea when you only have 1 hit left in your slug, but, you know, I'm stubborn when it comes to that. Ah, damn. I'm stubborn when it comes to that. It's like, never give up, never surrender, never suicide attack. But oh well. Yeah, this is very similar to one of the routes in the first level, because it's just all underwater. I am doing so poorly. Wow. That's okay. I'm not used to this one very much. It does give you a lot of crap, though. Alright, and then do we go to the factory? Oh, we do. Okay, so it's not faster. Alright, so at the dam, the second part of the dam, I think it's a dam, I have no idea. Wait until this tunnel comes down, and jump right in, and you'll be on top of the highway, or whatever this is. This reminds me very much of Metal Slug 1. That was close. It's the 6th mission. Friggin' hell. The 6th mission in Metal Slug 1, which has, like, an area that looks very much like this. And is just as dangerous. And you can see that this is already much harder than the main route. And even the other route, the submarine route, was fairly difficult. I died a bunch of times. So the safest route is that main route. Now we got missiles. Of course we have missiles. Just jump over, use a grenade or something. Ah, you should have played it safe. So silly of me, so silly. Jesus, look how many guys are on. There's no slowdown. So good. I'm glad they changed things up for Metal Slug 2. And now we have an ostrich. Oh, I lost the ostrich. I died. Goodbye, ostrich friend. That's such a shame. Yeah, that is the only time you'll see the ostrich slug. Oh, he's back. Cool. He does. It does come back in Metal Slug Double X though, which is funny. I never thought I'd see the friggin' ostrich slug again. This is such a wacky game. It's ridiculous. That it? Do I get the... Nope, just businessman. Yes, some more business for me. Damn. At least the animals don't get hurt. I'm fine with Tarma getting killed. I'm not okay with the ostrich getting hurt, so that's good. Take you all out. Oh, that was it. Jumped off the slug by itself, and at the boss. On to mission 4. Alright, mission 4 is an interesting one. It is a really long mission if you want it to be a really long mission. We don't want it to be a long mission, not for my main Theo playthrough, so we are going to take the really short route for this one, which is, like, in my opinion, the main route. But there are a ton of things in this level that you will not see if you don't go those alternate routes, so it is an interesting level, but it's also very difficult. So if you're just playing for fun and you know, want something that's a decent challenge but not insane, I really recommend you do this route that I'm going to be doing with Theo. Because the other routes are much harder. Jeez, guys, calm down. Get away, get out! Oh, that grazed my hat, dude. That was crazy. Whew! All right. Okay, calm down. Save you two. Give me something good. Ooh, okay, that's fine. I like the range that the camel slug has. It's very similar to, like the regular metal slug, really, but I don't know. He controls really well. It's fun. Plus, it's cute. What adorable he is. I'm glad they brought him back from 2 and X. It's a pretty neat idea. It's interesting that the camel was the very first animal slug in this entire game. Or series, I mean. Oh my gosh, there's so much crap going on. Jeez, it really does feel like an endless amount of soldiers and airplanes. All right, we're there? Okay, cool. So, oh, no, we're not. Never mind. Of course here's a bunch of tanks. Go, fly, camel. Did not mean to let you go, but that's okay. I'd rather you survive. Plus, I'd be quite better off without him right now. I need all the mobility I can at the moment. Ah, I got my shin. Okay. That was a disappointing death, though. Okay, so once these are all gone, you'll see some, like, yeah, some dried up foliage. So, not foliage, but you know what I mean. So we can either go up the mountain or through the cave. We're going to go up the mountain. Ignore these guys. They're running from something. I don't want to deal with that. So, goodbye. We're going to climb up this pyramid, which is neat. We're going to see some really cool enemies that are unique to this area. It's pretty fun. And that is where are they? The plant enemies! Ah! They are easy as long as you stay vertical to them. Kind of like the Alan O'Neill fights I've been doing. If you attack them head on, they'll just reach out and just eat you. So I like to go from the top or from the bottom. And then just burn them. Because they want to hit to burn them, so it's not too bad. Blow them up with that danger barrel. If it's a red barrel in a video game, it's going to explode. So yeah, down there is some more flame shot. We don't need it. Especially because we're about to get the enemy chaser anyways. Ooh, careful. Yeah. You got something like this, the enemy chaser or the fire or something like that, these guys are pretty easy because you take them out one shot. If you're doing with your pistol, you're really careful about how you approach them, because you'll easily die. And now you got buggies! We saw these guys in the first level, but they didn't really do much. Now it's harder to attack them because they'll sort of always try to be diagonal to you, which, unless you have the machine gun, is not something you can attack with. So, with the machine gun, mind you, it's not super difficult. Yeah, they'll dive down at you like they were doing there. It's pretty difficult. So we're about to come up to the second route split or whatever you want to call it right here. So you can like lower this lever, but I'm not going to. We are just going to keep going because down there is a really long, dangerous area, and I mean super dangerous. Instead, we're going to be super cheap, take the shortcut to the boss, which is also a very fun boss. I like the boss in this one a lot. Oh, so much going on. Oh my gosh, we're doing really good here. Nice. Oh. Nice. Nice. Come on. There we go. So, at the end of here, just follow that arrow and just jump into that weird little pot thing. Rescue the cat. I didn't get him. That's okay. Here's the boss. I love this. We're at the top of this, I don't know, altar or something? Tower? And then it's like, there's a lot of supernatural stuff in Metal Slug 3, which is really neat. Careful here. It aims directly at you if it goes that weird red death blossom. If it's yellow, it shoots randomly, but if it's red, oh, stay away from here and jump to the side a little bit without falling off the tower. He's a pretty easy boss, but I do like him. He's really cool looking, aesthetically just neat. He has this cool, like, wolf ability he's gonna do pretty soon, I think. Here it is. Zooms around, and when it gets fast, it's gonna smack down, just jump away from the explosion. The explosion will hurt you, even if you jumped in the air, so just jump away when you notice a wolf going quickly. Like right now. Right now. Right now. And right now. There we go. Pretty easy. This one is random. Careful. Ooh, damn. That's okay. Well, the laser's still there, so I can get the laser right away. It's probably close to He's very red. So, ooh, no. Careful. That was close. Yeah, there we go. Not bad. Alright, let's start on the insane amount of roots level 4 has. It is pretty crazy. Let's get started on that.
Mission complete.
Mission complete. Now, how do we get off this tower? So instead of going up the pyramid, we're just going to go right in here. There's an L on there. It's like Luigi's house. And we're going to go in this crypt. Very cool looking. Down we go. It's super dangerous. Of course, you have more of these plant guys. So here we have another split again. There's so many splits in this level. We're going to open up that hatch right there. We're going to go down the hatch. For this. Oh yeah, by the way, these little things do hurt you, so be very careful. Down we go. Ooh, that was close. Whew. So here we go. This is the only level you'll see this slug and these enemies. And by slug, I mean the ride vehicle, but I also mean literal slugs. This is a really gross, difficult area. And I really don't recommend going here because it's really hard. We got Return of the Crabs. Oh my god, go away. I'm trying to use this thing, please. Stop it. I don't know what this does. Oh, it's just a POW. Yay, I guess. Careful. The maggots obviously will kill you. Everything will kill you. This is a Metal Slug game. Any of the acid that hits you will melt your skin off. It's fun. Super fun. And one of the funny things is, because you're not seeing this with Fio, I guess. If you're a male character, either Tarma or Marco, and you get hit by the acid, your skin peels off and you see your skeleton. I'll probably get hit. I mean, I'm not really used to this area, and there's a lot of stuff going on. But if you're Fio or Aerie, your clothes melt off. Instead, you die naked. Because why not have a gruesome death of the character be cheesecake fan service, right? Never changed video games. But, yeah, we're doing pretty good so far. I haven't melted yet, so. But now we're about to come into the, like, harder area where we're going to see, like, actual snails and stuff. It's really gross, just imagery, man. This whole area is disgusting. I'd rather deal with like the plants at the top of the pyramid than these guys. Like, this just, all of this feels just, oh, I didn't melt there. The crabs don't make you melt. Don't worry. Oh, here we go. Here's the drill slug. I don't know what it's called. No idea. But it's pretty cool. Pretty neat. Its bomb is this. Just shooting out your drill and, yeah, kill these gross. Oh, it's so gross. The way you kill them. Oh, it's so disgusting, but it's so neat. You use a bomb and just drill right through them. You do feel powerful in that sense because you can run over the maggots and stuff, but this is just disgusting. So if you have a thing against, like, gross, like, these types of bugs and stuff, I really recommend don't go down this area. It is just gross. Thankfully, it's cartoony and not realistic, because this would be a lot for me. I do not like bugs and stuff. Ugh, gross. Just disgusting. Save you, Mr. POW. Now we got some snails, I think. The snails are kind of cute. Not really. I don't know. They're kind of cute, but they blow up. And they will barf acid. That's the acid that will kill you, and I'm out already. Crap, crap, crap. Oh, careful. Okay, that was close. Well, it's very Contra a little bit, like the last level of Contra 1. Damn, there you go. See, so the skin just melts off and there's just bones. But if you're one of the girls, you get a little bit of TNA. It's ridiculous. It's pretty dumb. But, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So much stuff. Oh, it's so gross. And the way the slugs all melt, it's so nasty. But like I said, these are long routes. This is probably the level that'll make the running time for this Let's Play to be over an hour, I think. There we go, the boss. Alright, let's skip the tunnel here. That secret tunnel, through the slug hole. Secret tunnel. We're just gonna keep going. We're gonna go through this secret tunnel. I don't know what that says. But apparently we have a underground Japanese-style civilization? I don't know. Again, just like the slugs and stuff, this is the only place in Metal Slug 3 you will see these guys. They just burn and die. The red ones, however, will kamikaze. When you kill them, they'll light a stick of dynamite there, and they will kill you if you're right near their corpse. So, this is really difficult. I think this is probably harder than the slug underground grossness, just because there's so much going on. Do you get a slug in this one? I don't think so. Oh, that screen moved. I couldn't get the fire. It's okay. I've got heavy machine gun, which is still very good. Whoa, big. Stop making fun of me, dude. I'm trying to save the universe. Careful. Here are these idiots in their dumb planes that crash into the wall. It's such a weird area with really weird enemies. The only way you can avoid their shots is just by going underneath areas like that. That was really close. Just stay around. As you can see, it's just a constant volley. So just go here and just kind of... Whoop, well, that was fine. Wait it out. But yeah, it's pretty difficult. There's a lot going on. Yeah, a lot of it's very unexpected, too. So, the tanks with the walking, it's so weird. My god, oh my gosh. Everyone please stop. Oh, I didn't even know what killed me there. That's okay. Laser beam. Boom. Insane. And now we're at the boss. Alright, instead of taking the shortcut, we are going to go through this tunnel, literally through the mountain. And what's crazy is you see a little elevator going past this area. You're like, okay, what's this area? And you have another choice, left or right. Let's go to left first. Man, this level's long. It's crazy. And left or right, they're both ridiculously difficult, and they will send you to a mummy room. And both mummy rooms are really hard. This one's the easiest one, in my opinion. Shotgun right away. And remember, if you're fighting the mummies up close, duck. Their breath weapon or whatever doesn't hit you if you're ducking. So you can kill them with melee, and it just makes it a little bit easier. But there is a lot going on in this room. That it? Easy enough. That wasn't too bad. But we come up here with more things. When you go to the right in the previous area, you'll come to another mummy area, and then you'll just come to here. So it's not like two crazy long routes, but it is still one crazy long route. You do need to make it out of here on time before that spike kills you. Oh, that was easy, actually. That wasn't too bad. I thought that'd be a lot harder. And now an elevator back upwards. Again, if you're going for points, man, this is a good route to go on, but if you just want to beat the game, this is a long level if you take one of these routes. More mummies and zombies and stuff? No, I just got my regular pistol. That's definitely not good. Remember to duck. Though the ground is a little uneven here, it might not work out for you if you're at the top area, like the middle there, and then duck, you still might get hit. So, these guys put some good flame shot. Thank goodness. Yeah, mummies will die pretty much one hit with the flame. They will always die one hit with the shotgun. Doing pretty good, though, all things considered. I find this to be a pretty difficult path. Nice. That it? Nope, definitely not. Jeez. I really wish the rebel army would stop going to places with zombies and mummies and evil plants and slug monsters and unearthed civilizations. Like, jeez. Alright, let me out. Let me off this ride. Oh, we'll save you guys first, obviously.
Thank you.
Ooh, bombs. I'm okay with that. Yeah.
Okay.
Save you. Or... oh, a bunny rabbit. Yay. Last area. That's the elevator we passed earlier. This is kind of cool. This is the computer doing it by itself. You have to grab cells, battery cells, and throw them in here. Boop, like that. And now we have to kill a bunch of enemies until we get enough of them. It's an interesting idea. I kind of wish one of these types of levels would come back. Because the idea of like you needing to wait something out or get a certain amount of something before like the door will open up is a pretty neat one for a run and gun. I'm surprised this is like the only time in a Metal Slug game you get that kind of dynamic, I guess. I don't know. I like it. Oof, careful of being on their line of sight. They can easily kill you. Need one more, it looks like. There it is. Don't disappear on me. Thank you. Is that it? Nope, I need one more. Okay. There we go. Get away from me. In we go. End of the boss. So now let's go to the right. Thankfully, this is not a whole new route. It is only a single room. But yeah, I told you, man, Mission 4 is lengthy if you do all the routes. Here is a much more difficult mummy room. You have to, I don't know if you actually take out the mummy houses, but there's just a lot of mummies. And the quicksand makes you go down. Like, it's just harder in my opinion. Mind you, I would really rather take 0 of these routes. I'd rather just climb the mountain and then fight the boss that way. It's clearly the right way to go. Leave all these weirdly ungodly things to themselves. I don't need to disturb them. Is that it? Can I go now? Please? Oh, I can. Cool. Finally. Alright, final mission. We have a choice between a helicopter, which I don't want, and the slug flyer, which I do want. So this is the final mission, and it's like, wow, there's only 5 missions in this game. If you don't show off all the routes, this must be actually a short game. No, this is easily the longest mission in Metal Slug history. Thankfully, there are no more alternate paths, alternate routes, so we are just playing the main kind of thing right now. And it is long. This is actually one of the reasons why I don't actually play Metal Slug 3 all that often when I'm just playing for fun. Because for the first, like, I kid you not, 15 minutes is like a shooter kind of thing. And don't get me wrong, I like shooters, but I find this is a little too much. Like right now, this is great. This is fantastic. What a fun idea. And it reminds me, actually, well, there I go. There goes my slug flyer. Me complaining too much. This reminds me of Rocket Knight Adventure, actually, a lot. Like not, I don't know if it's the final level. It's the level where you kind of actually, you know, invade the pig city or whatever, and down we go. I love this. You can go against the ground and kind of run there for a second. But this is an interesting and fun area. I do like this for a final mission, because you're going down to attack Morden and take him out. I think it's pretty neat. It just takes a twist. Here we go. Might as well get the slug helicopter. They give you a couple of these throughout this little area because of one, it's so long, and it's like it's life basically. They'd be asking a lot for someone to survive an entire part of, like this with a single hit, basically. I mean, I guess games like Gradius do it all the time, so it's not that big a deal. Already got hit. I'm not a big fan of the helicopter. I mean, I get why it exists. It's cool because you can shoot all around, but it's pretty rare for... damn you, car outside. It's pretty rare for you to need to shoot backwards in one of these sections in this area, so I'd rather just have the flyer, because then I can concentrate on maneuvering while still firing forward. But still, the fact that I have a little bit of extra life is good, so I cannot complain. Careful. It's pretty easy. I mean, slugs, like, really? On top of cars? Okay. Not super difficult. But fun. I think it is definitely oh my god, I can't believe that didn't get me. That grazed my little helicopter feats. I do think an idea of like a mission where it changes the gameplay a little bit is obviously very fun. It's refreshing, you know, to do that. I mean, sometimes, some people really don't like it. They're just like, is this part, you know, I don't like these. But thankfully we get another helicopter right here, right before the mini-boss. It's our good friend, Alan O'Neill. How you... Oh, no, it's not. Not yet. Sorry. Spoiled it. Spoiled it. It's just random-ass man. Yeah, this is the... I think it's pronounced the Hido. This is actually the, like, boss from... No, it's not the Hido. Sorry. The Hido's from the end of Metal Slug 1. This is the second boss for Metal Slug 1. There's Alan. Good old Alan. Doesn't do too much. Well, I mean, he took out my helicopter, so never mind. Now we're just me. But yeah, he doesn't do too much left and right, and if you're underneath, he shoots grenades. If you're closer to the top, he will shoot with his machine gun, which is obviously extremely dangerous. It's annoying because, like, it's hard to get hits on him. Thankfully, the rocket launcher is doing okay right now, but I am out of bombs now, which sucks. And the redder he gets, the closer to dead he gets. Thankfully, he can't, like, pistol whip you or slice you like he does in other Metal Slug games. But, yeah, you don't get, like, that one-on-one fight with Alan O'Neill in this game. But it's nice that he does pop up, because he's not in every Metal Slug game, which is a shame, because, like, I don't know, to me he's, like, such a necessary part of Metal Slug. I love him. Everyone likes him. He's just fun. He's so gleeful. Look at him go. Oh, thank goodness. I need something better than just my pistol. It'd be nice if I hit with my rockets. Jeez. There we go. That's a bit better. Nope. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. There he goes. Bye. Just dead on the side of the road. Alright, so we get a little bit of on the boots, like on boots on the ground kind of moment here. Because this really does feel like, I mean, oh, the rockets in the background. This feels like it'd be the final battle, or at least leading up to the final battle, because now we have a redo of the final boss battle from Metal Slug 1. Kind of even more so lending to the idea that this was kind of like canonically like supposed to be the final Metal Slug. Just a lot of references to the first game and that sort of thing. Obviously, it is not the end of the Metal Slug games, thankfully. I'm glad it's not. As much as the later games sometimes... It's like Mega Man 4, 5, and 6. You know, Mega Man 1, 2, and 3 are considered the classic ones, and 4, 5, and 6, only some of the fans kind of like it. That's kind of what Metal Slug is. I still like them. But you can tell the passion was in the first few. So Morin's right there. It's the same fight. Thankfully, though, I have like this auto submachine gun thingy turret, whatever majig. So I can jump out of it at any time, and when you jump out of slugs or these little miniguns, ooh, that was close, you are invincible for the duration of the jump. Roughly about a second. If for whatever reason you're jumping on an enemy, and you're bouncing around, you're not like invincible that entire time, mind you. But you do get a decent chunk of invincibility, which makes this boss really simple, because it already wasn't a very difficult or like frenetic boss originally. I mean, I died a bunch of times in Metal Slug 1, but the addition to the minigun makes this kind of, I wouldn't say a joke, but for the end of Metal Slug 3, like, if you think this is the last boss, like, no, it really isn't, dude. There we go. No. Just the blood splatter there. And here's the twist. Oh, no, it's the aliens. Because of course it is. And there's the real Morden. And oh no, Fio gets captured. And up we go. No! They're going to probe us. Goodbye. And yeah, that's the big twist. You now play as a different character, and now I'm playing as Marco. Into the rocket! We are now on the same team as the Rebel forces, just like we were in the end of Metal Slug 2 and X. And here's where the real final mission starts. Like, they could have made that a final, like a mission 5 or whatever, but I think they wanted to trick you out. Like, ooh, you know, we psyched you out there, it's not the end of the game, but here we go! Up into space. And we have the second part of the really, really long auto-scroller shooter mechanic. Though I do think this one is funner, in a sense, compared to the one on the ground on Earth, because it's like a top-down, you're in a spaceship, blah, blah. This goes on far too long. This whole section is, I think, like 7 minutes long, and that is, I'm sorry, that's too much time. Too much time. Thankfully, we do have a slug. We have the rocket slug. I don't know what this is called, but it is pretty fun. You do not get a refill of it, though, unfortunately, like you did with the helicopters. In the background, you can kind of see that other Rebel Army people are trying to make it to the ship as well, but they've all died. So I guess it's just me. Watch out for the floating pigs. Ooh, gas. Yeah. No, gas, come back. Thank you. Gas is health, after all. But yeah, if you're playing as Fio, you become Marco. If you're playing as Marco, you become Fio. If you're playing as Tarma, you become Ari. If you play Ari, you play as Tarma. Whatever I just said. One of my machine guns is knocked off. That's no fun. I got lasers coming up once I get rid of all this machine gun ammo. Well, no, never mind. screwed that up. I still get the... No, the laser's gone. I've completely messed that up. That's not fun. I don't know who you are if you're both, like, let's say if you're both Theo and Marco, like a two-player game. I'm assuming you just, you know... I don't know who becomes who. If you're playing as one of the girl characters, you become a guy character, or the other way, or if you stay the same gender, I have no idea. But I love the idea that you get to play as two characters per playthrough in this game. It's neat. And you will play as Marco for the rest of the game, even after we save Theo. Which is kind of funny because it's like, oh, I wanted the Theo ending or whatever. It's like, well, you gotta play as Marco then at the beginning. It's really weird. So far, I feel like this is like, alright, it hasn't overstayed its welcome. You know, this is fine. You get like the traditional, like, here's a gigantic thing, or the asteroid coming at you, blow it up. It's very much like the subway cars from Metal Slug 2 and X, except, obviously, a lot easier because it doesn't take that many hits. And sometimes they have weapons hidden inside them, which is fun. But it just goes on quite a while. And I get it, space is far away. Oh, now we're truly in space. You see all the rest of the Rebel armors that almost made it to the top. We got some classic UFOs. Now they can aim towards you, so it's, damn it, definitely a lot harder. Ooh, my body's gonna fall down to Earth for a long time. There we go, there's the ship. And it's actually not the only one, there's two of them! They have a lot of HP. Pretty much this is like the fight in Metal Slug 2 and X. You gotta hope for some drops from the UFOs. Thankfully, it looks like only one is kind of actively trying to, like, do very much. Like, even though there's two of them, there's not, like, an increase of, like, how many of the UFOs can appear, so it's not super hard. Plus, I mean, the whole range of movement makes this a little bit easier, so. Rockets, thank you. Getting some good drops, So now we got 3 on screen at once. Woo! Yes, get the bombs. It's going pretty good, actually. After you destroy 2 of them, the main one kind of comes out, and that's this one right here. It's pretty much the same fight, but I think this guy has more HP. I'm not sure on that. But yeah, it's full of mini bosses. Oh my gosh, that's so many heavy machine gun ammo. Thank you. I'm okay with that. Ooh, more, but I'd rather have the rockets. I'm fairly certain the rockets just straight up just do more damage. I mean, I would assume so. They're rockets. Like, their DPS is better, you know what I mean? Like, heavy machine gun is a nice onslaught of bullets, and you can get a lot with them, because they're just, like, automated. Oh, there we go. But the rockets themselves, when you get close, you can get a lot of them. So now we fight the last boss from Metal Slug 2 and X. So, yeah, it's a crazy homage to 1, 2, and X, obviously. This is pretty easy because of your range of movement, so you're never going to get hit by that, like, lightning bolt. You can hide pretty easily. Oh, I'm okay with that stuff. Come on. Yeah, there we go. You do have to hit the main little orb there in the middle. You can't just hit anywhere. So it does force you to go near the things. The big lightning bolt. So there we go. And you're thinking, Phil, that didn't take too long. Nope. We're halfway there, I guess. Now we're flying inside the ship. This is the part I would have cut out. It is just way too much. Way too much. And again, like, this is the reason why I don't play Metal Slug 3 all that much when I casually play through the Metal Slug games, because I find this is just, it's too long. I mean, if you have infinite quarters, you could just, like, leave the game on auto and just, like, plug in a bunch of credits and then just make sure that the game over screen never pops up. Like, you can skip all this, because it's all on a timer, basically. I think right now, anyways, it is, because, like, these things just come at you once they're off screen, the next wave shows up. There are parts, I think right here you do need to destroy these UFOs, so I guess you can't really do what I was saying, but thankfully they drop apples and bananas. You know, when I want to save the world from UFOs and aliens, I want to oot ooples and banoonies. Who doesn't? It's one of James's favorite songs. He loves that one. So many little songs that he likes. We won't even know he likes them, and all of a sudden he just starts singing himself. Singing is really the most communicative he gets. He's not very verbal, but he loves to sing, and it's really fun hearing him just belt out Silent Night when we're just taking a walk. We're in the mall. I mean, not right now because he's not being inundated with Christmas music, obviously, but that was really funny during Christmas. He was just like, he's all over that. Now he loves his Easter book. Like, he's liking holidays a lot, which I think is fun. We're gonna have a fun little Easter for him. We'll probably have to do Easter, like, maybe a day or two earlier, because Oliver's going to be born right at the end of March or early April, depending on how this all goes. Depending on if the doctors want her to maybe go into labor earlier, I have no idea. But he might be... He's an Easter baby, but it might be specifically on Easter. I mean, who knows? It might be on literal April Fools. No clue. So we are very close. I'm taping this, specifically March 2nd. And it's going to go up. It goes up after Final Fantasy Adventure. Final Fantasy Adventure, I think, is over now. Pretty sure. So when this goes up, Oliver might be born, like, next week. Careful. 2 little boys. Can't believe I'm gonna have 2 little boys. Blows my mind. I'm happy about it. Definitely happy about it. Though the beginning parts too being a parent is so difficult. Oh my gosh. I'm so thankful I get 5 weeks of paternity leave. But man, those 5 weeks feel like 5 very long days. Once the sleep training starts, it gets so much better. I hope James will be okay with all the weird hours. Thankfully, he's still going to daycare, so he's able to kind of get back to his normal life for like 8 hours a day. So there's that. See what I mean? It's so long. This is such a lengthy area, and it doesn't switch it up. It's just like, here's another barricade. Here's some more UFOs, I guess. Like, there's not enough to mix in. We're near the end, though. Oh, we're at the end. There we go. Oof. Well, good thing I was able to random chatter all through that. And here we go! The actual main part. See, if I could just skip to this part of the final mission, I would play Metal Slug 3 a lot more. This is where it gets fun and interesting. We got some cool robots. Careful if they're like onion rings of doom. Very 3D there. I love that. Very cool. Save the POWs. I need anything I can get. Flame shot. Thank you very much. This is an extremely difficult part. If the rest of the game is like, oh, it's very hard, this is extremely difficult. If you don't know what you're doing or what to expect, you will die constantly in this area. So this is pretty much the reason why I practice Metal Slug 3 so much. It's for this area. Right now it's not too hard, just, you know, those tentacle enemies, but boy howdy does it get harder. You want to take out the robot guys as fast as possible. When they team up a lot, it's really difficult to, oh my gosh, to avoid all the rings. It's a lot. It's a lot. I don't know if I cannot believe I made that. Wow. Fantastic. Oh, I'm so happy. This is really good. I'm out of bombs. I'm out of weapons. I am out of hope. Nope. Yes. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing really good. I'm very happy with this playthrough so far. I said that, now we're jinxed. Just get through, damn it! If you can blow up this area right here, it's very Contra-esque, isn't it? Then you'll just move on, they all do whatever. Here we find... There's Morton getting tortured, the poor man. I mean, he's a dictator, he's a fascist dictator, so I guess I shouldn't have that much sympathy for him, but... We'll save him. And it was just like, oh, over there. So we're like, okay, bye. Don't worry, we're not the boss yet. We're still going. Lengthy mission. There's the rest of the forces. It's nice that the Rebel Army did actually make it up here to help you. It's weird how the regular army has no one but apparently Marco, Tarma, Fio, and Eri. I have no idea why. These guys act just like the mutants from 2 and X. Treat them exactly the same. Thankfully, I got a weapon because we need to... Okay, once these guys are gone, there we go. These giant walkers. You do need to defeat them from below, but be very careful because they will fall on you when they explode. So this is just a bonkers part of the game, man. Take you up real fast. Thank you. Oh, we got the weird little I don't know what this is, like satellite laser guy. Love it. Makes this whole area kind of easier because you don't need to take out the mutant guys so much. It's more about the walkers. So thankfully this lightning bolt guy can take it without me being too close to being underneath. So there's 2 of them, so wanted to make sure I had enough ammo for them. But never mind, I'm about to say we're doing very good. I mean, we're still doing very good. I cannot complain here. There we go. Thankfully I was invincible to that. That would have killed me. Just make it through. Another area we kind of need to blast the door. Don't worry about these shots from the regular soldiers and the grenades. They look like they'd still hit because they still flash and stuff, but they can't hurt you. Here we go! Here is boss time. His guy's name is Root Mars, something like that. He's kind of cute in a gross way. Be very careful. Pretty simple at the beginning, just kind of keep moving. Keep it going. Doing pretty darn good. Careful here, oof. Careful there, just keep going. With a little bit of leeway to what the orbs will, like, consider damaging areas, so just lead them to the far corners, that way you can get to a better position. It's not a hard area, or a boss. The Ezra doesn't have a lot of life either, so he should be close to dead now. Hard to get with grenades, though, unfortunately. But you don't really need it. That's probably why he has so little life, because you know that they know that you can't really use grenades very much. We're almost there. We're almost there. Oof. So what happened to Fio, you might ask? Well, this is what happened to Fio. Fio has been cloned 1,000,000 times. And that animation I was talking about when we were in the drill section of the game, basically, where if a man dies, his skin melts off, you see the bones. Here you can see all the Fios dying and all their clothes fall off, so we're just getting a constant barrage of naked boobies. So obviously it's not graphic, like you're not seeing anything. I just think it's funny that they choose the death of a character to be all like, haha, take that, you perverts. It's just weird. Ooh, I can't believe that didn't damage me. Thankfully, the Fio clones don't do a lot. Like, they do jump around and they can use weaponry, like you can, obviously, but they don't take a lot of hits. And plus, I got a slug with me right now, which is really useful for right now, thankfully. Take out the robots fast. Damn, I was hoping you would do another upwards thing. Slug cannot turn around. This is the worst one. There we go. That was super smart of me. Oh, yeah! That was good. Got some armor-piercing cannons. I want to be able to use them, too, so let's be very smart about this. Look out. Careful. Yeah, we're doing really good. Damn. No, one hit. Okay, one hit's not bad. But we got the armor-piercing. Yeah, it just takes them out fast. We got some gas. Yeah, just mow down the weird slime clones. Soon, they'll start mixing it up. Right now, they only have pistols. But they will be able to fire the flame shot. I think they don't get the machine gun, though. The flame shot will be something they can start using. I think the ones here actually can now. I'm not sure. I'm not letting them attack, basically. Do not let them attack. If you have the slug here, just control the situation like I'm doing right now. See how they, like, drop eggs, it looks like? It's so gross. Get through here. Why can't I bring the slug with me? Why would you leave it there? Ugh. So here we go. Here is where Fio is being cloned? Poor thing. So let's break her out of there. Oh, now I'm not fat anymore. That sucks because my attack power went down. These ones, I'm pretty sure, are the ones that will use flame shot against you. But they will drop a lot of heavy machine gun ammo. Yeah, they're using flame shot. Thankfully, the heavy machine gun ammo that they drop is, like, it's very plentiful. You are meant to get a lot of ammo here, so. If you want, you can stock up heavy machine gun ammo for the rest of the game, but I'm okay with just kind of going with what I've got. I'm actually doing, again, really good. None of them have taken me out. I say that, I'm going to die immediately now. Come on, break free, Fio. I want to break free. I want to break free. Come on. Damn it! I was so close! How much life do you have left there, Fio? Or not Fio, but there we go. And they're all dead! Fio, you're okay! Put your glasses back on. Let's go. Let's do this! Woohoo! And you don't change to Fio. You are still Marco. But now we have, reminds me of that Simpsons episode.
Oh no, her clothes are coming off! Hey, you know who would love this? Men.
Now we got zombie versions of clone Fio. And they will use the blood grenade bomb thingy from earlier in the game. Oh, I don't know if you saw it. When I play, probably in my alternate playthrough, when you see the roots, I'll get zombified. Don't worry, you'll see it. There it is. It's right there. Just duck. Thankfully, the way this is, the ground is positioned is kind of perfect for this. So it's not too bad. They take 6 melee hits. Unless you shoot them, then it's like 5. But yeah, they take a while, but if you are right next to one when they're trying to get up, kill them before they can, or else you will have to deal with another zombie using the insane blood vomit. Get those. Make it back. We're good, we're good. Good, okay. Take out these things, open the door, open the door, open the door, open the door. Start the plane! It's very much that from Indiana Jones. Take you out so you don't have a chance to kill me. Okay, let's go. Some bombs, take out these ones. There's 3 of them right next to each other. There's not enough time to melee them all. I'm so glad you were facing the wrong way. And now we have regular Theo clones and zombie Theo clones. Thank goodness we have the Slugnoid. Not that it's that great, we're just using it so that we can jump past a lot of things. A lot of stuff you don't need to destroy here. It's really just get to the doors and then destroy the doors. Oh, I can't believe that didn't hit my Slugnoid. Holy crap. Come on, come on. Almost there. Almost there. Okay. Nice. Open up. You are going to hit. Oh, I can't believe I pulled that off. Let's get this thing. Let's just kill these guys and jump past a few of them. You have to kill, I think, these ones. The screen will stop scrolling after a little while, so kill you. Nice. I can't believe I dodged that. We're doing really good. Drop shot is actually pretty good here because you get so close to them. And then this is the last door, I think. Come on. Yes, there we go. All right, we are finally there. We are finally at the last boss. All right. Thankfully, we get a free slug, which is great. Also, fun little thing. Theo and Marco will open the door here by using their computer power. Ari and Tarma will just kick the computer repeatedly until the door opens. I really like that little bit of character. Everyone gets sucked out. Here we go. I will say that as long as this mission is too long, it is epic as hell. And Root Mars, hello, how you doing? Here we go. The final boss. It reminds me so much of Rocket Knight. It really does. So you cannot move your slug. It is stuck here. It only has 2 hits instead of 3. But basically, Root Mars only has 2 attacks. The weird brain wave and the bubbles that come up from the bottom. Basically, your whole strategy is here is to keep the slug alive as much as possible because those bubbles are going to get just impractical to avoid. So you're going to want to use the invincibility you get from jumping out of the slug. Sooner or later, though, the bubbles and the brainwave will start coinciding a little bit more in timing, which is bad for you. So you got to do what you got to do. This is an extremely difficult boss just because of how much life it is. The idea is not super hard, as you can see. It is, you know, it's understandable, like, what's going on and stuff. You're not, like, freaking out and going, oh, God, there's so much on screen. It's just, it takes forever, and it's so easy to run out of ammo. And if you can get the orange, the orange balls or balloons or bubbles, whatever you want to call them, they will drop a weapon, but it's about knowing that there's going to be one and being able to destroy it. I missed out, because you can knife them, I think. I'm not sure on that. You can knife the brain, too, but I really wish I could see how much damage everything does, because I don't know if it's faster than me just hammering the pistol button. I really don't know. So, I'm not going to pistol them. Oh, sorry, I'm not going to knife them. Knife the brain, basically. But yeah, I think this might have the most HP out of, like, any boss. I don't know. Again, I'd love to see the amounts. It just feels like it takes forever. Like, I mean, I get it. We're dropping down onto the earth for a long time. Oh, I can't believe that didn't hit me. All in all, even if I mess up a lot on this boss, this was a very, very good playthrough. I cannot complain. Really happy with how this all went. So I don't know why, but the Metal Slug Wiki names this guy Root Mars. But the Root Mars we fought on the ship that had the big energy orbs is fake Root Mars. And apparently they were supposedly the same character, but then in the Metal Slug Attack phone game, which I've never played, I didn't even heard of until all this, I guess they called it fake Root Mars. I'm like, what makes it fake? It's the same guy, right? I actually don't know. Thankfully, I got a heavy machine gun. That'll make this go a little bit easier. Oh, there's Theo in a UFO. That means we're starting to get near the end of this. I don't know, maybe 2/3 of the way done? Oh my gosh. Oh, flame shot. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm just glad we're keeping... Ah, no! It hit me right at the edge! Oh, well, that's okay. We got some rocket launcher. Thankfully, I'm able to keep the Holy crap. The slug alive. I still have cannons. Damn, okay, I should be using that. Then we got rocket launcher. We should be good, though. I'll probably die one more time, but that's okay. When you die and continue, you do get some rocket back. Oh, I lost the slug. Not rocket, sorry. You get heavy machine gun. So if I die, it just kind of gives me more heavy machine gun, so I really can't complain at this point. There we go. There we go. Heavy machine gun time, though, and I got 10 more bombs. So we should be fine. Let's smack them to death. Let's go for that final push through. Yes! There we go. Oh boy, that felt like a pretty good playthrough. Oh, I still had life in it? No, that must be just for the ending. No prisoners. Of course there were no prisoners. I died so often there. Oh. That was Metal Slug 3. Easily the longest of the main Metal Slug games. If you don't count, like, Metal Slug 3D for PS2, which no one does, because that's, like, its own weird thing. How do we do? 4 continues! My best is 3. I've only done it a couple times, but, like, I'm really glad. 4 is fine. I always say anything less than 5 is really good. So, for me anyways, I mean, you could be a million times better than me at these games, so. Oh boy. I am okay with that. And down we go. Thankfully, we apparently survived this. I guess. There's Morden, I guess he's okay. In his boxers. You weren't even up there, dude. Toss my gun away. Whoever tosses it away is whoever you were playing as, so if I played as Marco and then Theo would throw the gun away. So I guess that's really the only difference to the endings, so. Oh boy, so yeah. Considered by most people to be the best Metal Slug game. It's definitely not my favorite, but I absolutely see where people are coming from with that. It is easily the most epic Metal Slug. There is so much to this game. It is insane how much each path has in terms of unique things that you might never see. And in arcade games are so like, you pump in a bunch of quarters, you make it through, you've seen everything. But in this, like, you need a bunch of playthroughs. So there's Root Mars, really just, really destroyed. Eyes falling out, gross brain. Exploded. I don't like how he has teeth. Regular ass teeth. It's creepy. But hopefully that will mean that the aliens will stay away. Of course they don't. So, like I said at the beginning of this game, this is the last one made by the main Metal Slug team. After this, SNK would be purchased by Playmore. They would keep the games going, and Metal Slug 4 onwards would feel very different. Now, weirdly, in terms of the timeline, Metal Slug 6 happens before Metal Slug 4, I believe. The Metal Slug 4 happens after 6. Then 5 is I think, the canonical ending of the timeline, and then 7/XX do its own thing, but I don't know where that is in the timeline, so no clue. Not that it matters, this game does not need a timeline. It's like Zelda, they don't need timelines, it's just fun to play them. Some games totally need them, obviously. But like, Metal Slug? No. I mean, it's fun to have lore, so I can't blame it for that. And Metal Slug Attack for the phone had so much lore added to it, which is really weird. Again, I only heard about it as I was like looking up stuff for this Metal Slug Fest. There we go, that is it. Thank you so much for joining me for Metal Slug 3, and our gun kinda boink hits a merman. That never becomes a thing, unfortunately. The mermen coming up to destroy everyone. But with that, whew, I am Fill in the Blanks. I'll see you next level. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to know when the next episode is up. If you want to support my channel, share some videos with some friends and consider supporting me on Patreon.